Hi folks, I'm Eric. I built a sink in my shop in a building that does not have plumbing. I wanted to show it to you. Maybe you'll like some of the ideas from it. Use it for yourself. And there's the sink with the rag over the faucet. I'm going to start at the top and move down. The faucet is not your normal faucet, as you can easily see there. That is a drinking water faucet. It only has one valve on it. Works very well for my setup. This is a bar sink. As you can see from the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser there, you can get some perspective of how deep that tub is on that. Works great in the shop. It's small footprint, but deep enough that you can wash things. The drain is open. There's no trap in it, and it goes down to a 55-gallon drum that I cut the top out of. On the bottom of the 55-gallon drum, I added a tap. Focus, thank you. I added a tap so that we can hook up a garden hose to it when it gets full enough and drain the water out, or even hook a pump up and pump the water out if need be. Always be sure and dispose of wastewater properly. The sink is supplied by this 15-gallon drum. By the way, these drums I picked up at a car wash. Very inexpensive, but if you look on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, places like that, you'll find them pretty inexpensive. I wanted to go with a little smaller tank for the supply than the waste, because that way I'll keep a little better eye on how full my wastewater's getting. On top of the supply tank, can you see that? Probably not, but on top of that is a pump. That pump is a 110 volt pump that has a pressure switch built in. So if you decide to use the faucet, the valve on the faucet I should say, then when you turn the faucet on, the pump will turn itself on. When you turn the valve off, the pump will turn itself off. I took that a step further, and I took a foot pedal and put a switch inside of it, and that switch is breaking the hot wire to the pump. So you have a hot and neutral. I broke the hot, and the pump only runs when the foot pedal is pressed. Now, my pump that I found, oh, by the way, I found it online on Facebook Marketplace, so it's used. I didn't go buy it new. You can buy them new, usually at farm stores and places like that. But mine happened to come with a pressure regulator in addition to the pressure switch. I've got the pressure regulator turned down to about 10 psi. Are you tired of looking at that foot switch yet? And what that does is, since I'm using a smaller faucet, I'm going to call it a water saver. Now I'm going to push the pedal here, and you're going to see. Now, that is just great water pressure for washing hands, washing parts, rinsing things out, and so on. So that works just perfect, having that pressure turned down. Now let me explain to you a little bit about the valve in case you didn't see it. I'm going to press the foot pedal and hold it down, and then I'm going to turn off the valve. And I don't know if you could hear the pump running there or not, but it's cycling a little bit, but it turned off, and when I turn the valve back on, the pump comes back on. Now I kept my foot on the switch. I didn't take it off to simulate that, but I like the foot pedal. That makes everything hands-free, and it works great. Hey folks, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, I guess let me know that too. If you have suggestions, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it and what you do different. I'm always looking for ways to improve things and change them up. I have a couple other things in here that I've got some ideas about that I'll do some videos on later if enough people like them. Talk to you later.